All right, I am joined here by Coach Dustin Curtis, head coach of the Dorman Cavaliers, as they take part in our Fox Sports Spartanburg Game of the Week, hosting the Spartanburg Vikings, brought to you by Chris Foster Heating and Air. Coach, this is your first year here at Dorman High School. How long have you been in coaching, and how long have you been a head coach?
This is my 7th season as a head coach, and I've been in high school coaching. Started off in varsity at Spring Valley High School in the fall of 2006. So however many years that is. This is what, 16?
Yeah, about
like
16
that?
years.
Yeah.
All right, so you've been doing this a while. Coach, when you took this Dorman job, outside of the athletic program and this beautiful stadium and everything you've got there, what was it about the community that really drew you here to Dorman High School?
Oh man, you know, growing up at Lexington, you know, you kind of appreciate a little bit of the small town, and even though I know our attendance zone, you know, is pretty stretched out here at Dorman, you know, it's kind of nice just to be back in an area that kind of feels like where I grew up on the back roads of Lexington and things like that. And I know that the fans here have supported this place for a really long time, and I know I've met a lot of people in the stands and people that show up to games that, you know, don't have kids here anymore, but they still got those season tickets, and that's really neat. That's what makes a community special.
Well, Coach, being a football coach, was that always in your blood? I know you played football. I actually saw you play football back before we knew each other. Was there ever another career path in mind, maybe a poet, an artist, a dancer, anything along those lines?
You know, not really. You know, growing up, I probably, maybe it's made me be well-rounded, but my father's a computer programmer. You know, my mom really wasn't. She liked watching sports, but neither one of my parents grew up athletes or anything, so that just kind of happened by circumstance as far as who I am. And when I got to college, I really just, the coaches I had at Lexington made such an impression on me and my life, and I knew I wanted to teach. It took me a year to figure out what I wanted to teach, which is why I was on the 5-year plan, because I changed majors. But certainly I couldn't think of doing anything else now.
Well, Coach, in your free time, let's pretend, you know, head football coaches had free time to have a life. Any hobbies? You like to hunt, you like to fish, shoot hoops, play golf. What do you do in your spare time if you were to have some spare time?
You know, I really would like to fish more. My kid loves it. You know, I try to do that with him as much as I can. I'm more of a all sports kind of guy. I do love to play golf, and my family and I love to travel and you know, go to the beach and go out west and things like that. And so, you know, really outside of sports, there's really not a whole lot. I am a movie nerd though, and you know, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, all of it. I'm all into that stuff, and I know there's not always a lot of football coaches that are, but if it's that kind of that story on a big picture, Marvel, all of it, I'm Coach Curtis is there.
I like that. I'm a bit of a nerd too.
Yeah.
Love my comic books growing up.
That's
Batman,
right.
The Marvel stuff.
That's
love
right.
those movies
Yeah.
and stuff. So that is a lot of fun as well. Well, Coach, I kind of like to wrap things up always with a food question, just to kind of, you know, gauge your palate.
You can tell I like to eat.
Yeah, you do like to eat. That much I do know. Coach, let's say we're having a Super Bowl party. You love to watch football. You got wings. What's your go-to wing sauce, and you like to dip it in ranch or blue cheese?
All right, I'm definitely a blue cheese guy, but I don't hate ranch, but I really like good blue cheese. I'm not a Clemson fan either, but man, they really make some good blue cheese at Clemson. Favorite flavor, probably gonna have to go with garlic parmesan. I'm a big garlic parmesan guy. Yeah,
that's a good one. For me, it's probably a spicy barbecue. That's probably my first go-to.
That's fair.
But I like the garlic.
I've really never met a wing I didn't like though.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Well, Coach, thank you so much for joining us here today. Best of luck on Friday night as you guys host the Spartanburg Vikings, your first time in this rivalry. Are you excited?
Very excited. Should be a great game. They're a really great team. Coach Hodge has done a wonderful job, and I'm excited to experience the city rivalry for the first time.
All right, that's Coach Dustin Curtis. He coaches the Dorman Cavaliers. They host the Spartanburg Vikings in our Fox Sports Spartanburg Game of the Week, brought to you by Chris Foster Heating and Air. Thanks so much, Coach.
Yes, sir.